Arizona, but this time on the vault.
Emily had a great bars rotation, hoping to bring that over to vault. Yurchenko full. Really nicely done. She's got great form, slight pike down at the very end of that vault, but an excellent start for Arizona.
Really no scenario that's going to phase her. That's why John Court loves her in the leadoff role. Specializing on bars today for Arizona State, Tiara Platkin, both Raton native.
Leading off on bars for your Sun Devils, Tiara Platkin.
This is another lineup, Bridget, for Arizona State, impacted by Alex Theodoro going down. So Platkin slots him in the leadoff spot where Theodoro would have been in.
Tiara having a great start, short on that cast handstand. You never know what's going to happen in gymnastics, so you always have to be ready. Beautiful cast right there. And just the dismount. For someone that wasn't originally in the lineup and got thrown in last minute, really nice job.
Well, a happy 60th birthday to one of the pioneers, one of the legends of the sport, Natalia Yurchenko. Good looking cake there.
It looks delicious. So, I don't think she understood what she was doing when she originated this vault, but a Yurchenko vault, we are seeing them all day today. It's the round-off entry, and I'm going to point it out for Sophie Durr here for Arizona, coming after Emily Mueller's 9.8. So right there, round-off, back handspring on. Little separation you saw at the end of that vault and a shuffle of the feet. Arizona showcasing that they're not just good on bars, they're good on vault too. They're really great on all four events. And when you start off that first event on a high, you just keep that momentum going.
It was really a hot start on the bars for Arizona in the first rotation. If you tuned in late, Ali Broflat mentioned the lineup changes. She slots in here as well into the 2 spot with Theodoro going down. Same thing with the vault lineup. So Broflat now in 2 additional lineups than she was expecting to be entering the day.
Starts things off with a beautiful Ginger legs glow. Just a little too much. Ended up falling on that cast. Has to get it back and finish this bar routine. Nice cast handstand there in the dismount. Blindfold into a double tuck. Step on the landing, unfortunate mistake on that cast handstand. Just got those shoulders too far over the bar. And we're gonna take a look at that mistake and see how her shoulders are way over the bar. And unfortunately, that momentum just took her right over and could not save it. Finishes with this combination blindfold into the double tuck. Step on the land.
For Arizona.
Yurchenko full. Wow, really nicely done. Great height off the vault. That Yurchenko full. It's a 9.95 start value.
You and I talked before this meeting about why that Yurchenko full is so difficult.
It is hard. The round off back handspring, it takes a lot of different types of power. You need shoulder, you need your leg power. You got to get that block off the vault. And who doesn't love a huge vault? The team loved it. Coaching staff at Arizona loved it. Everybody loved it.
Hyped up after that. We'll see what the score comes in for Abigail right now, following up that 9.825 from Sophie. Still awaiting the Callie Broflat score on bars. before Jada Mangahas comes up for Arizona State. Just a reminder that, again, you see the lightest score shaded in gray. That is still currently counted in the cumulative score that you see right now for both teams.
Beautiful. Pike Jaeger right down to the low bar. Right now, Jada's job is to get this bar lineup back on track. Hitting those handstands, doing clean, concise gymnastics. Tiny hop on the landing, but huge job for Jada coming after that 9.3. Take another look here. She does blind change, and this is a Pike Jaeger, so legs stay glued together. Right down to the low bar for her bail. Nice little combo.
Jada's been battling through some injuries to begin the season, so good to see her in multiple lineups today. Now Elizabeth LaRusso will come up on the vault for Arizona.
Another Yurchenko full here. Really nice job.
Don't forget, tomorrow we got Big Monday doubleheader on ESPN featuring the ACC and the Big 12 in action. First at 8:30 Eastern, Cooper Flag and Duke host NC State. Then Caleb Love and Arizona face Curtis Jones, Keyshawn Gilbert, and number 3 Iowa State. This doubleheader, Big Monday. Kenny Smith comes up here on bars for Arizona State now.
Gorgeous Jaeger there. Similar to Jada, but does a straddle. Kimmy coming after that 9.85. Right where Arizona State wants to be. And the dismount, beautiful double layout. All it takes is one athlete to get that momentum back. Jada did that. Kimmy coming after. And take another look at this release move. It is a Jaeger, toes pointed, and finishes this routine with a gorgeous double layout. Finds the landing. Jay likes it. Exciting for Arizona State.
She won the all-around in their meet on Monday, the Wasatch Classic. They finished first place out of 4 teams in that meet. Trying to follow it up. Another good bar performance from Smith. Meanwhile, Emma Strom on vault.
Nice Yurchenko full. She piked it down just a little bit. Had really great power. Took a hop on the landing. Would love to see Arizona focus in on those landings. And this is a great view. Right there, you see she pikes those hips just a little bit. The judges want to see those hips open throughout the entire vault.
Emma comes from a gymnastics family. Her mom, Michelle, was a gymnast at Denver. Been in the sport for decades. Actually calls some of the Arizona meets as well. Doing a great job. Now back to bars. Emily White. Talked about her in the tail end of these lineups for Arizona State. Her average leading the team on this event. And a 9-9 on bars on Monday.
Starts things off. That's a Van Leeuwen done very well. Emily has such good rhythm on bars. Every element just flows into the next. And the dismount, small step on that landing, but she is coming after a pair of 9.85. So again, Arizona State getting that momentum back. Nice job.
Coaches say her lines are great, her toe points are great. What do they mean by that?
She is such an elegant gymnast. She actually makes me feel like I'm watching a European style gymnast. They just have this elegance from their fingertips all the way down to their toes. And their gymnastics almost tells a story. Like, it's almost poetic.
Writing chapter by chapter with each event for Emily White. Meanwhile, Allison Fears going to anchor the vault lineup for Arizona.
This is a big one. Small hop on the landing, but one thing Allison does so well is she keeps that laid out position throughout that vault because she gets so much height off of the vault in her block. Really, really nice. Take another look here. Shoulders tight, just huge block off the vault. And then she can spot the landing, just the smallest hop, but awesome job for Arizona on this vault.
Sarah Clark, Southern California native, one of 3 gymnasts on the Big 12 preseason team for Arizona State. One of 3 that returned for 5th years.
Sarah had a 9.85 last week. One thing she does so well is she just floats in her release moves like that Jaeger. But this pack, gorgeous, right down to the low bar. So far, this is a really nice routine. Just the dismount, double layout. Wow, that was better than I saw in warm-ups, better than she did last week. This is going to be a huge score right here. This is her Jaeger. Again, arms straight when she catches. That's what the judges want to see, but this double layout just floats and sticks it.
So still awaiting that score, and after 2 rotations now, see Arizona total at 98.300. And Arizona State won this meet a season ago. In-state duel in the desert rivalry. Back at it today on ESPN2. Now in the Big 12 Conference. The same fun and intense meet that we've seen over the years between these 2 teams. Key returners really showing up on both sides as well. You see White, tail end of that lineup for Arizona State. Allison Fears anchoring the vault lineup for Arizona. Getting ready to be joined shortly here by John Court, head coach for Arizona. Welcoming in Coach Court now. Well, Coach, so season highs on both bars and vault today for you. What do you like about the start?
I like that we've got 12 good routines for us. It's been a great start to the meets. The team is really dialed in. Staying in our gym cap bubble, and hope for the next 12 routines to be a little bit better than the first 12.
John, you talked about the momentum and getting off on the right foot on those first 2 events. What do you think about these first 2 events for your team?
Well, they're season highs, so I'd say they look pretty good. And Shelby and Kylie, Shelby on vaulting, Kylie on the, they do a fantastic job with the team on their respective events, and they work hard during the week. And our goal is to come out here, and we want our start values, we want major routines, and we want to keep the energy up. And we've been able to do that.
Well, heading into the final 2 rotations, what are you hoping to see from them on floor and then transitioning to balance beam?
Well, certainly floor, we want to show up those dance. We want to show up the dance and do our big tumbling, have good finishes, stay down the landings, and we'll leave it up to our beam team. They're very, very good, and just want to have a great second half. There's a lot of gymnastics left.
Thank you, Coach. Really appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you. Fair enough.
All right. Well, Emily White, we've seen her on 2 events so far. Going to see her on 2 more competing in the all-around today. We'll talk to Emily when we come back.